what was really going on is the Clintons and others, the Obamas, the Clintons, and others, kind of wanted to extend the reach of America, and this is what it is about. Extend the reach of America by continuing the globalism effort. The Vietnam War was an example of the globalism. America reaching all the way over to Vietnam and bombing the hell out of those people over there for the military-industrial complex to rack up more helicopters to be purchased for the federal government, and more F-16s, and more military to justify wars and make billions of dollars off of the military by bombing other countries and extending globalism to outreach into these other countries to attack them. And the Middle Eastern wars, the Kuwait, the Kuwait, the Iraq War, Desert Storm and all that stuff. Most soldiers said that, it was a lost cause. Many soldiers came back with the depleted uranium and everything, and came back just questioning, like, why the hell are we doing offensive wars, smashing these people so that they hate us so much that they're going to become terrorists and attack us here. So, and they lost their brothers and sisters over there for foreign wars. For what? For oil, to further make America look like it's an enemy of the world. So a lot of horrible things have come out of that. It's better to work in our infrastructure here, make America great, develop our gasoline here, develop our factories here, invest instead of divest, invest in our people here, make them better relationships, better quality, make everything work here, instead of trying to bomb and attack and fight with other people across the world, making enemies and kind of destroying everything, which leads to destroying them and destroying us over here, and kind of running everything down, racking up everything, destroying everything. So that's all a part of that, but that can all be seen as a part of that. And so we're coming into an age of more enlightenment compared to the 80s or the 70s. It is because of the internet, and because of the internet, people are learning everything, learning history, learning culture, learning togetherness, new friends. You're making friends and friendship everywhere. You don't have to be, a rocket scientist or whatever, the perfect person to meet people and meet friends. You just be yourself, be who you are, and learn something new from people, and meet people, and look at them, and learn people, and meet people and stuff, and talk about something, and walk along the road that they're walking along a little bit, and learn people. And that's a part of the Great Awakening, because the internet, everybody's meeting everybody on the internet. It's unstoppable. The internet cannot be shut down. Everybody's doing it everywhere, meeting people and socializing and learning and everything. So what we see from some of these criminal elements, shadow elements, these are the cabal, or people that would profit off of more oil, people that would profit directly off of more wars, or people that would put profit above relationships, people that would put profit above following a dream in your life, people that would put profit above friendship, people that would put profit above family, people that would put profit at any cost, profit at any cost above quality of life, valuing that more than quality of life. We've seen these Kabbalists and some of these evil kind of cartel guys harassing Trump. They harassed us a lot. They harassed David Wilcock. They harassed a lot of these truth tellers, a lot of these people that are a part of the Great Awakening. They will harass these people, try to break their vehicles, try to mess them up, and try to profile them, find where they're at, stalk them, shadow ban them, try to get them to be fucked up. Because these truth tellers and these awakening people are going against the old prophet system to an extent. These people are on a mission. Trump is on a mission from God to help a country that he loves. He's on a mission from Jesus to help a country that he loves, to meet people, to to make improvements. He's not just to rape and pillage and to destroy and keep the money system going and tell people, no, get out of the way, we're just going to keep the system going. And that is what it's about, keeping the old system going versus kind of break into a new reality of, maybe live with less money, but have better relationships. Like I said, follow a dream. You could still go out and make money, but not money at any cost. Not money sacrificing your family, which is often the choice you have to make in the real world. So instead it could be connecting more with family, developing a family business. There used to be a lot of family businesses in America, 50s diners and stuff, or hardware store, and that's what it meant to make America great again. Family businesses is what it's all about, because it's a lot of fun to run a family business. You don't have to show up to a 9-to-5 job. You just answer the door and you work together with your family. Kind of everybody helps each other out. And these Kabbalists and these some of these corporation owners and stuff, they don't want to go down. They're not really going down in most cases. The ones that are involved with serious, human rights violations, murder plans, all kind of rigging of things to make money, and the sweatshop kind of stuff. They're getting found out. They're probably indicted for doing some of these real, cruelties, extortion, blackmail, all these kind of things. But in general, probably a lot of these guys are just angry that, they may not be able to make as much money as maybe they did in the past. The battle for good between evil still goes on, and on different levels, it kind of still goes on. But the fact of the matter, Trump and the Great Awakening is a much better thing than Hillary Clinton being in office and, pushing her more wars. And she'd be in a war with North Korea by now. She'd be shaking her finger at China, probably. China is a very big player. We need to keep an eye on this Duterte guy in the Philippines. Come on. Don't aggravate China too much. Don't be aggressive to them. The last thing we need is them attacking the Philippines just because you pissed them off. So, the Hillary Clinton, she would be probably shaking her finger at China, trying to start a war with them too. It's the last thing we need. She's shaking her finger at Russia, constantly demonizing Russia. Trump never demonizes Russia, or good friends, and that's the way we need to be. We cannot afford to make wars with people. It's horrible. So we have to always take the right approach and make friends and stuff. If you want to see a war, play a video game. If you want to see a war, watch an old movie. This is the real world with real relationships. We're not getting into wars because it risks everything that we have. So the old America also, it's kind of, the internet and some of the bad entertainment industry has latched onto this stuff to an extent, but the old America is this kind of money and money making through wars and stuff. This was the Zionist agenda. This was never really patriotic America. The Vietnam War was not a patriotic war. World War II was the last somewhat of a patriotic war because we were, liberating Europe from Hitler, and Hitler was getting stronger and stronger, capturing every country, getting bigger and bigger for those who know their history. North Africa, Poland, Russia he almost attacked, Turkey, North Africa, all of Europe, Germany, France, Belgium. He captured all the countries, and he even was planning to make a V2 or V3 rocket missile, which was to aim and to hit New York City with an atomic bomb, which they say he was developing the atomic bomb as well as America. And the Germans were extremely advanced, more advanced than the Americans by a long shot in many areas. The Americans had to do the Manhattan Project and find the make the atomic bomb, and they tested it on Japan, and it worked. Anyhow, that was the last real patriotic war to kind of save the world, was World War II, because Hitler really was expanding and doing extremely well. If America had not attacked, this is the thing that you need to give credit to this. If America had not attacked Nazi Germany, Hitler's Germany, which was expanding, if we had not attacked them, if America had not attacked the Germans in World War II, then we'd all be speaking German right now. We would not have really won World War II. Hitler would have won. He would have come over the ocean quite easily, using ships, using submarines, come over the ocean, and using planes quite easily, and captured North America. And remember that the Japanese were coming from the other side. The Japanese were coming from Japan, attacking Pearl Harbor. They would have taken Hawaii quite easily, and then from Hawaii came into California. There were even some U-boats spotted off of California, off of Los Angeles during World War II, and we had to incarcerate, intern in internment camps the Japanese people, because we thought that some of the Japanese could be spies working for Japan during World War II. So the precautionary measure was to keep them in facilities so that they could not communicate using radio or whatever where our installations were, and coordinate movements to destroy American targets, helping Japan. We were at war with Japan.